In the ghostly cold of an October night in Haddonfield, the eerie silence was an ominous prelude to the horrors that lay ahead. As a psychiatrist at Shady Groves Sanitarium, I, Dr. Sam Loomis, was all too familiar with the burdens of my past and the darkness harbored within one patient in particular, Michael Myers. Our fates had always been deeply intertwined, his soul consumed by pure evil, and my mission rooted in understanding and preventing his dark impulses. The chilling night, etched vividly in my memory, began like any other autumn evening in Haddonfield. The air bore a frigid bite, foreshadowing the impending dread of Halloween. For years I had steeled myself against the horrors personified by Michael Myers, the epitome of evil. Yet destiny beckoned, and on that fateful night, I found myself compelled to confront the embodiment of a man once more, embarking on a twisted mission to safeguard the life of Michael's true mother. An urgent call from the Haddonfield police shattered my reverie. An isolated farmhouse, far removed from the heart of town, had been discovered. It once belonged to Edith Connolly, formerly known as Edith Myers, Michael's biological mother. She sought refuge from her grim history, the sinister legacy of her own flesh and blood. In a desperate bid to shield her newfound family from the darkness that had consumed her eldest son, Edith severed ties with her husband, the father of Judith, Michael, and Laurie. After entrusting Laurie to the loving care of the Strodes, she embarked on a journey to forge a fresh start. But Michael had tracked her down. The darkness festering within him compelled him to seek out his biological mother, to conclude the blood-soaked cycle that had begun with the murder of his sister Judith. Driven by a deranged urge to erase all traces of his bloodline, Michael was unwavering in his mission to end Edith's life and that of her newly embraced family. I hurried to the farmhouse, the biting wind gnawing at my coat. My heart was heavy with dread. I knew that I had to put an end to Michael once and for all, for Edith and her innocent family's sake. The flashing police car lights illuminated the grim tableau, while the distant cries of terror hung in the atmosphere. The Haddonfield police, valiant but ill-equipped to face Michael's relentless violence, were already on the scene. Armed with my unique insight into the true nature of Michael, I rushed to join their ranks. Within the farmhouse, I encountered a nightmarish sight. Blood adorned the walls like gruesome artwork, and the lifeless bodies of Haddonfield police amongst Edith's new family were strewn about, their aspirations and dreams brutally extinguished. Michael remained elusive, yet his evil presence permeated every inch of the house. With unwavering resolve, I scoured the farmhouse, my flashlight piercing the oppressive darkness. Edith was the sole survivor, cowering in a corner, trembling with terror. She represented the matriarch of Myers' bloodline, which enraged Michael like never before. Then, as though summoned from the shadows, Michael materialized, his eyes devoid of humanity, his breath a guttural rasp. He lunged at Edith, a gleaming knife clutched in his gnarled hand. I opened fire, my bullets tearing into his flesh, but he appeared impervious to pain, driven by an unholy force. "Run!" I shouted to Edith as I charged at Michael head-on. He grabbed me by the throat, his cold grip tightening as I struggled to break free. The struggle was savage, and I knew I had to stop him before he could fulfill his sinister mission. It took every ounce of my strength to prevent Michael from ending my life right then and there. Edith grabbed a shotgun from one of the fallen police officers and returned to shoot Michael, jolting him backward, causing him to crumple to the floor. As Michael's lifeless body lay motionless on the floor, the farmhouse descended into an eerie silence. I had, at long last, halted the relentless force of evil, but the toll was immeasurable. The evil that had consumed Michael had exacted a heavy price from many. I turned to Edith, her eyes brimming with tears of horror. I'd rescued her from the unrelenting darkness that had hunted her down. However, having lost another family and her entire life to Michael, hope for a normal life was now shattered for this poor woman. Nevertheless, as I walked away from the deserted farmhouse, an unsettling sensation lingered. The belief that evil, in one guise or another, would invariably find a means to resurface. Halloween, an endless night of terror. A night when evil would take shape and haunt our nightmares forever.
Before you dig your way out, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales. And if you're still craving a dose of the dreadful, why not check out another ghastly episode from Cemetery Tales?